Ano ang posibleng epekto ng voluntaryong pagsusuot ng lamang ng face mask outdoors? Kausapin natin ngayon si OCTA Research Fellow Guido David. Good evening, sir. Thank you very much for joining us. Let's talk about yung pros and cons making this voluntary face masks outdoors.
Yes, magandang discussion yan, Pia. So ano yung mga pros and cons natin? Tingnan muna natin yung cons. Well, syempre, yung face mask is our last last mode of protection natin, kumbaga, against the virus. In fact, pwedeng nawala na lahat, yung social distancing, even yung hygiene, pero yung face mask, nakita naman natin yung effectiveness nito over the past 2 years in preventing transmission. So nakatulong naman talaga siya sa pagpigil ng transmission. May mga ibang pwedeng nakawaan dati na dahil sa face mask ay naiwasan nilang mahawaan. That being said, let's look at the pros. Ano yung mga pros? Well, limited naman yung coverage nito. Sa narinig ko, outdoor spaces, voluntary na lang, at hindi dun sa mga crowded areas tulad ng mga palengke. Based on science naman, based on the data that we look at, mababa naman yung risk of transmission pag mga outdoor spaces na hindi yung mga closed spaces. Pero kung closed, may risk pa rin of transmission tulad sa mga palengkes. Going back to the, pero nasa cons din, yung mixed messaging na baka medyo nakakalito minsan, hindi naman lahat ng mga kababayan natin baka na-absorb yung pinaka-protocols, kumaga pag sinabing outdoors, baka outdoors na lang at naiintindihan natin, kunyari mga nagjo-jogging, baka hindi sila magsusot ng face mask dahil humihinga sila, pero baka i-generalize ng mga kababayan natin na anything outdoors. Tapos in fairness, mababa naman yung yung cases and mababa yung hospitalization natin, Pia. So these are factors. Ang isa pang pros, kasama sa pros natin dito, and mention nga ni Secretary Benhar na most countries, especially sa Southeast Asia, wala nang mask mandate outdoors. And this is in a way hurting our tourism kasi pag may mga dayuhan gusto nila mag-travel sa isang country, it could be a negative pag makita nila na may mask mandate pa sa isang bansa. And sa nabanggit ni Secretary Benhar, Myanmar and the Philippines na lang yung may masking outdoors. So this may help bring in tourists and revive the tourism industry. That being said, Pia, yung sa survey namin last year, tinanong namin actually kung yung mga kababayan natin ay magpapatuloy pa rin mag-mask kahit hindi na ito mandated. And majority of them said magsusot pa rin sila ng face mask. Nakita ko rin yan doon sa mga in-interview nyo ng CNN na mukhang kahit na hindi na mandatory, marami pa rin magsusot ng face mask.
Well, doon sa improved tourism numbers, there are numbers to show na kapag tinanggal yung face mask outdoors mandate, tumataas ang bilang ng mga tourists that go to that certain country. But at the same time, when it comes to the number of cases, is there a way to project whether we can expect an increase in the number of cases because we are going to remove this voluntary mask mandate outdoors?
Well, Pia, kung masunod naman yung protocol or at least yung recommendation na strictly for certain types of activities lang for outdoor spaces na hindi crowded, we don't think there will be a significant impact sa number of cases. There might be a small uptick or spike, pero we don't foresee na magkakaroon siya ng sustained increase in transmissions. Kung susunod. The concern is, syempre, kung hindi nasusunod yung protocols na yon and nagkakaroon na ng misinterpretation ng rules, and then baka mamaya pati sa palengke hindi nagmamasking yung mga tao, then maybe there will be a more significant impact. But we have yet to see that. And depende rin sa bilang ng kaso, ngayon naman, medyo mababa na yung cases natin. The risk is possibly not so high naman.
Well, sana wala namang misinterpretation because it's very clear, no? We're talking about voluntary masking mandate outdoors. So indoors, especially in not well ventilated spaces, mga closed spaces. Alam naman natin yan na talagang dapat nakamask, lalo na kapag nakikipaghalubilo sa ibang tao na hindi kasama sa household nyo. Also, Professor David, I think this should be said also, no? Yung sentido común, alam naman natin na kapag halimbawa nasa labas ka at wala ka namang kasamang iba bukod sa ka-household mo, kapag may kausap ka sa labas, even if outdoors, open space, open air, at medyo malapit, then mag-mask, right? So we should use our common sense.
Tama yun, Pia. We should use our common sense. And, parang hopefully we all have common sense para magamit natin kasi, sometimes may mga ibang, baka nakakalimutan nila yung these like discretionary measures. Pero Pia, I should add na ako mismo personally, I would wear face mask kung kung hindi naman siya hassle sa akin. Let's say if I'm running, siguro I might remove my face mask, and if I'm alone, wala akong katabi. Pero generally, I think yung face mask, it has helped my health over the past 2 years dahil aside from COVID, we're also thinking about yung pollution, yung other respiratory diseases, yung flu. Hindi ako nagka-flu over the past 2 years. And malaking tulong ng face mask ko. In fact, parang ngayon, inisip ko, dapat matagal pala ako nagsusot ng face mask because it has been a big help, not just COVID.
Oo. And I suppose with the way you're talking, Guido David of OCTA, you would not recommend the removal of the face mask indoors mandate. Now is not the time, right?
Well, it's something that's, sa narinig ko sa press conference, they're looking at it. I think they're considering it based on the booster coverage. Definitely, may mga areas where we won't recommend the removal of face masks indoors, like some mga hospitals and maybe a few other places. Yung mga iba, it could be something that could be discussed. I'm sure our health experts will be on top of this. And kami rin, even among our group, this is something we're still discussing.
Guido David ng OCTA Research, maraming salamat po for being with us tonight.